người luôn. Giờ bắt tay bà Xuân. Bắt tay bà trước trước. Còn đang quay phim, bắt đi, bắt tay đi. Rồi, bắt tay bà xuôi cái, bắt tay bà xuôi cái. You want together? Family fight? Come on. Okay. Cô nhớ chúng chụp tấm hình cho được. The wedding is about to begin shortly. Hey.
To join Lesa and Henry in marriage, and it is fitting and appropriate you, their friends and family, are here to witness and to participate in their wedding, because the ideals, the understanding, and the mutual respect that they bring to their marriage have their beginnings and their roots in the friendship and guidance that all of you have provided for them throughout their lives. Marriage makes us aware of the changes that come with time, but new relationships always draw much of their meaning and their associations from the people that they've known and the associations that they've had in the past. And it's one of life's richest rewards when the accidental meeting of two souls unite along the common path to the union of marriage. And it's one of life's most treasured experiences when that acquaintanceship grows into friendship and brings us to what we are here today, and that is to celebrate this union. And this growth and this beauty and this union bring us here today, and it is truly my honor to preside over this ceremony. And now I ask, who presents this woman to be married to this man?
Dạ nào đủ.
Đi trên này ngồi.
So my wedding wish for you is this. And how this feeling of attraction turns to respect and to admiration, and finally what brings us here today, and that's your love for each other. That you'll have kind and loving hearts that are quick to ask for forgiveness when you're wrong, and to forgive when your partner is wrong. And then you'll work hard to turn your feelings of love into actions of love, so that nothing and no one can ever divide you. And finally, that your love might grow to bear all things, believe all things, hope for all things, and most importantly, endure all things. Henry and Lesa, today is about making promises that will unite you in marriage, and this is not to be taken lightly, so I'm going to ask you if you're prepared to make the promises that will join you together today as husband and wife. So Henry, I ask you, do you now choose Lesa to be your life companion, to share your life openly with her, to speak truthfully and lovingly to her, to accept her fully as she is, and to delight in the person that she is becoming, to respect her uniqueness and compassionately encourage and support her through all the changes that the years together will bring? If so, say, I do.
I do.
And Lesa, do you now choose Henry to be your life companion, to share your life openly with him, to speak truthfully and lovingly to him, to accept him fully as he is, and to delight in the person that he is becoming, to respect his uniqueness and compassionately encourage and support him through all the changes of your years together? If so, say, I do.
I do.
Having expressed your intentions, may the light of love and joy forever shine upon your union. Now I ask the parents of Henry and Lesa to please rise. Do you, who love and guided your children, now bring your blessings upon their union? And I ask this couple in marriage, and your response is, thank you. You may be seated. Today is about remembering that much of who you are has its basis in those who have loved you and guided you. And Henry and Lesa would like to say thank you to their parents by presenting their mothers with this beautiful rose we wish could be with us, but who join us in the spirit and joy of this absolutely stunning day. So you two, it's often said that love makes the world go round, but it's truly friendship on which a good relationship is based, because it provides the foundation, the essentials for a happy life. It's the foundation on which to build an enduring relationship, and it's the mortar that bonds us together when the world outside gets crazy. Its true friendship holds a mirror to our shortcomings without destroying our sense of worthiness. It nurtures our hopes, supports us in our dreams, and encourages us to grow to our best potential. Once upon a time, you two met, and you expected nothing out of that meeting. And that first meeting grew to a second, and grew into a friendship, and then grew into something that brings us here today, and that is your love for each other. But be aware of the exquisite joy that comes from marrying your very best friend. And now today, before this gathering of your friends and family, you pledge to each other not only your love, but also the continuation of the friendship that has been such an important part of this relationship. So as you take your vows today, be reminded of the joy that comes from marrying your best friend, and may you both always be blessed with the enduring friendship that you share, and with the joy and the love that has come from that friendship. And may you never lose that sense of adventure. May you never stop discovering the things that made that first meeting result in a second meeting that led us here, and the love and the lifetime of adventure that faces you. Henry, you face Lesa, please, and hold her hands. And look into the eyes of this young woman who's chosen to share her life with you. These are the hands of your best friend holding yours on your wedding day, as the two of you pledge to love each other. These are the hands that will work alongside of you, as together you build your home, as you share secrets and dreams, as you laugh and you cry, as you share the daily ups and the downs that come with being married. As my dad used to say, he was a pastor, and he said, right now we're having your wedding. And in about 5 minutes, your marriage starts. Whole different animal. So on those days when the ups and the downs tend to kind of put us in a quandary, remember this moment as the two of you stand here before your friends and family to take each other as husband and wife. Marriage is the joining together of two people and the union of two souls. And we cannot enter into that union without giving our word, and that word has to be unconditional. So may the two of you always be blessed in your hearts with the wonder of this moment, and of a lifetime of love and happiness and the joy that you have found in each other. And may you understand how important what you're about to say to each other, how important they are to you, not just to you, but to all of us who are gathered here. For today is not just about Henry and Lesa pledging their love to each other. It's about all of us who are gathered here today. So as you have your hearts open to their love on their wedding day, I ask you to ask yourselves, to whom do you need to recommit to the love in your own life? So use this celebration as a commitment and recommitment to the joys and the love in your own life. Every experience you've ever had has led you to this moment as you stand here before your friends and family to take each other as husband and wife. And now as you make these promises, make them with the understanding, again, of how important they are, not just to you, but to all of us who are gathered here. And now, Henry, I ask you if you will share these vows with your bride. Pay no attention to them.
Lesa, I choose you this day to love you and confide in, to hold on and to reach out from. I choose you this day to believe in and share with, to learn from and grow with. I choose you this day to give you my heart. I promise to be your friend, to comfort you, and to listen to you, to celebrate your successes, and to support your struggles, to love you, respect you, and tenderly care for you, through all the days of our lives.
And Lesa, I now ask you if you will share these words with your groom.
I acknowledge my love for you and invite you to share my life as I vow to share yours. I promise to walk by your side to love, help, and encourage you. I promise to take time to share with you, to listen, and to care. I will share your laughter and your tears as your partner, friend, and lover. I promise to respect and honor you as an individual and to be conscious of your needs. I will give every effort through kindness and compassion to achieve with you the life we plan together.
You share together. And in every wedding ceremony, you've ever been to, you've heard the wedding officiant say that the wedding ring is a circle without end, and it is. But there are two people entering this relationship, as there are two of you. There's two sides. There's two sides, there's two people, there's two families, there's two heritages, there's two cultures, and yet when it's formed together in that endless circle of love, it becomes that endless circle. So the ring that Henry places on your finger today, Lesa, is the endless circle of love that he pledges to give to you. I ask you if you'll place this ring on your bride's finger and repeat after me. Lesa, I give you this ring.
I give you this ring
As a token of my love.
as a token of my love,
And as my knowing.
and as my knowing
That in marrying you.
that in marrying you,
I shall be much better than I am
with you than on my own.
Wedding rings are made of precious metal. They sit quietly upon our fingers, gathering the wisdom and the memory of your seasons together. Henry, the ring that Lesa places on your finger today is that endless circle of love, forged in purity and forged in a fire of love. Will you place this ring on your groom's finger and repeat after me?
Henry, with this ring, I take you to be my husband, pledge to love you, to cherish you, and to honor you in all the days of my life.
When Henry proposed to Lesa, he gave her this beautiful engagement ring. And it said, one day we're going to stand before our friends and family and you're going to become my wife. And every time Lesa has looked at her left ring finger, she's seen this ring. It's her dream. And with this ring comes you, because this is the culmination of the looking at this ring on a daily basis, waiting for this day. Normally, this ring is placed aside on wedding day to make room for the rings of commitment that the two of you have already exchanged. But it's been such an important part of your life. For every time you've seen this ring, you've seen all your friends and family gathered here with you. So Henry, I ask if you take your ring of promise, Place it next to your ring of commitment as the two of you together bring to completion your promise of someday with the joy and reality of this day. And may the rings that you have given and received be a constant reminder of the vows you've taken and of the love that you share. Your wedding will be over and your guests will go home, but the one thing that will remind you on a daily basis of this day is when you look at your left ring finger and you see your ring so simple and yet so elegant as they gather the wisdom and the memories of your seasons together. And may this be just the beginning of the love that you share. Lesa and Henry have chosen to end their ceremony with a beautiful old ritual. Back in Middle Ages, when a young couple wanted to get married, they would come to the town center, they would bring a rope, and they would say to the people gathered there, "We're here to tie the knot." And that's where it came from. They had no beautiful venues, they had no wedding guests, they had no beautiful rings. They had a length of rope and desire to be married. And that's what this is about. You are not bound in chains and rope, you are bound in a bond of love with a three-corded braid of fidelity, unity, and eternity. The braid together forms the love that the two of you share. When you kind of pull, the rope will resist you. But when you come together, there is always room to move within your relationship. So may the knot that you have tied today, and may the cords that you bond you today as a symbolic bonding of your lives together be a reminder of the love that you share and the beauty of this day. And may you always be bound in love. Slide your hands out. Now before I pronounce you, there's one more thing I want to say. And that is, you haven't heard anything I've said. You haven't. You're looking at me, and everybody does. It's like deer in the headlights, right? And it's just follow my lead and say the words, and then we're going to do this, right? So I want you to take this moment, look at each other. Think about the journey that you have gone on to be in this moment, at this time, at the setting of the sun on this beautiful fall day, and the beginning of your life together, with sundown on the day and the rising of your sun, with your love and your marriage. And now I want you to think about what your life will be in the future. What dreams will you have accomplished? What things will you have done together? We know your dreams aren't identical, but they are complementary. As John Lennon once said, the dream you dream alone is only a dream. But the dream you dream together can become your reality. And finally, I ask all of you to fill yourselves with light and love and hope and joy and good wishes as we send these two into the world as husband and wife. Henry and Lesa, may all that you are and all that you become be a lifelong journey back to yourselves, and may you always come steadfastly back to this moment, to the joy that you share and to the love that you share. And may you always be blessed from this union, in this union, from this moment forward. Turn and face me. Now that you, Henry and Lesa, have promised to give yourselves to one another and to love each other through the exchanging of your vows and through the exchanging of your rings and through the tying of the knot together, it is truly my honor to say that by the power vested in me by the state of Maryland from this moment forward, in the eyes of all gathered here, you shall forever be known as husband and wife. You may share your first kiss as a married couple.
of the bride, Mr. Henry Lai and Mrs. Kimbo. All right, following the parents of the bride, we have our groomsmen. We have Mr. KP Patungtong, Rex Henley, and Ian Reese. All right, and now we have the lovely bridesmaids, Miss Tina Fan, Nancy Lee, and Christina Delosa. Henry Road and Mr. Henry Road III and Mrs. Lesa Lai.
There comes a time in everyone's life when they meet their one true love, their soulmate, the perfect person who's going to love them for the rest of their life. Marriage is a celebration of that love. Marriage is also a lifelong commitment and sacrifice for the one your heart has chosen to love and be your lifelong partner. As with every marriage, your journey together will encounter moments of pain, lots of hardship, misunderstandings that will really test your patience, Henry. Henry, there will be days when Lesa will annoy you over something as silly as telling you where to park. Lesa, there will be days when Henry will annoy you when he doesn't follow your parking instructions. And then there will be many days when both of you will annoy each other about leaving clutter all over your untouched kitchen. It's the repetitive, lifelong compromises, support, understanding, reconciliations, and the love that makes it all worth it. More importantly, it's because there's absolutely no returns or exchanges, Henry. This is it. Lesa is yours forever. Falling in love with the same person over and over and over again is the key to a beautiful marriage and the reason for spending the rest of your lives with that same person. My hope and wish for both of you is that your journey will be filled with many unforgettable memories, many romantic moments, and may grow together as one team, Team Road. Lesa, may you be Henry's lighthouse and guide him during his worst days. Henry, may you be the diamond, bling bling in Lesa's life, the sparkly rock of support. May you both continue to fall in love with each other over and over and over again for the rest of your lives. Everyone, please raise your glasses and join me in wishing Lesa and Henry congratulations, and may you be happy for many years.
I'd like to thank everyone for coming out and joining us on this spectacular occasion. I know some of you traversed a great distance to be here today, so thank you. When I first met Henry, I was a little worried. He's kind, polite, and reserved. Complete contrast to my sister. But then again, when you have two knucklehead brothers, you're bound to lay down the law from time to time. But as I watch them interact and see how they treat each other, you can feel the magic between them. It's the gaze they give each other, or the tenderness in their voices when they speak to each other. There's something special there. So, I think I can speak for everyone when I say I'm overjoyed to see you here today. So I'd like to propose a toast to new adventures, sights unseen, and traversing a wilderness called life together. Cheers.
Cheers! Beautiful speech.
Thank you, guys. So from the Rowe family, I have Mr.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Hank or Henry, depending on what you want to call me. There's a story behind that, but I won't go into that now. And I am the father of the groom.
Yeah.
Thank you all for joining my wife and I as we celebrate this joyous occasion. Now, I understand that I'm supposed to talk about his good qualities. Okay, and I will. But there's so many good qualities that I had to pick just one. I just want to let you know that he's not an impulsive person. In fact, I would call him fastidious. Yeah, fastidious. No matter what it is, whether it's work-related, home projects, shopping for himself or others, whatever, his choices are calculated, well thought out, deliberate, and spot on. And if you doubt me, go shopping with him once. It's a long day. And that's why when he put the ring on Lesa's finger in front of the castle at Disney World, I knew. I knew he had found someone that's special someone to embark on this journey called marriage. My wife Patty and I have been married for 51 years. Throughout that time, you had 6. I learned there are really 3 key ingredients to a happy marriage. Communicate with each other. Always communicate. Clearly. Kiss each other daily. That is so important. And always, always share your dessert. So my wonderful son and my new daughter, I love you both. And to Lesa, I just have to point out that the Road family has a no return policy. To Hank and Lesa.
Bye.